All right, we're ready. We are live on a Thursday night as we have one more week to go. Actually, we have 8 days before the Breeders' Cup. Can you believe it?
It's here. It's right on top of us. It's going
John,
to be a great Breeders' Cup this year.
yes.
Got Jonathan with a new hat. Look at that. Took off the Cyberknife hat, representing the Breeders' Cup.
There you go.
Cyberknife hat is in the washing machine.
You see, we're going to have to come up with our own hat now. Now that we have a new show, a new kind of format, we're going to have the hat, and the hat, when they donate, they get the hat.
Oh, great idea.
And if if the viewers want to know what we're talking about, we're going to promote this over the next month. And basically what we're going to be doing now is turning everything, all of our programming, and we're going to be putting the programming on our channel for free. So our Patreon account is going to end at the end of November. I am going to alert all the patrons about this change. And what's going to happen is starting in December, the new format or the new revenue stream for us is the hope that you will donate to our channel. And if you like what you see, you enjoy what you see each week, you can donate whatever you like. So we're going to let you guys know more about this in the coming weeks. We've got a whole month.
I think in this situation, it's more like what you hear rather than like what you see. No offense to any of the three of us.
You're probably right about that. So
rumor has it we have faces for radio.
Yeah. And a simple tip, all you have to do now is go to where you see the thanks icon on the screen. And if you click it, you'll notice that a box will pop up. You'll see that there's different levels that you can donate, 5, 10, 20, 50. You can leave a comment. And then if you donate, it'll pop up on the screen. It'll be your representative. So if it's a John from Yonkers, John says, hey, Chad, thanks for the winning pick last week. Great job. Everybody sees the comment from John from Yonkers and how much John donated. So it gives us an opportunity to interact also with our viewers. And that's something that we're unable to do a lot with patrons. I know a lot of the patrons, they're not associated with YouTube. So now, hopefully, we're going to get those patrons to associate with YouTube more, and we can all communicate together on YouTube, which I think will be a lot of fun. So before we move on, last week there was just one race that kind of stuck out. That was the Grade 2 Hill Prince Stakes. And now this was, this was a patron pick.
We gave out the one around exacta.
Yeah, this was that 1-7 exacta, right? Yep, and this was the one that, again, you only got this if you were a patron. So we hit this one. What was the winner? $22 for the winner? Or no, $1 exacta, $22, $2 exacta, $45.
Correct. I think Doris paid $9.
And that was Celestial City.
Correct.
That was the winner last week. Anything from last week, guys? Chad, anything that was memorable from last week's races?
No, I mean, at this point now, it's just kind of looking ahead and counting down to the Breeders' Cup. I mean, this is our Super Bowl. A lot of people from the outside, they think the Kentucky Derby is a Super Bowl, but it's not. The Kentucky Derby is a fun event for 3-year-olds. That's often won by the horse that gets the best trip on the best day. The Breeders' Cup is, the best of the best in every division, and you get to see a lot of exciting matchups. You can make a lot of money from a handicapping standpoint, and this is where your opinion matters. And I love the Breeders' Cup and fortunate enough to have runners in the Breeders' Cup before, and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, I kind of look at it as the Kentucky Derby and the Triple Crown is like the Super Bowl for the average sports fan, like the sports fan who will only pay attention to horse racing once a year. But the Breeders' Cup is for like the diehard horse fan. The one.
Not so much. You'd be surprised. A lot of casual players like Breeders' Cup Day too.
What was, I wanted to, because one of the other things that we wanted to remind everybody that I forgot about, and that is, if you are a free viewer, we are not going to have any races for you today. All 3 races are going to be for patrons only. So since our patrons are only going to be around, the ones that paid, until the end of November, we're going to give them a little bit of a bonus opportunity to make sure that, their money was invested wisely. So they're going to be the recipient of all the races today. So we have 3 races, 1 from Keeneland, 2 from Aqueduct. And again, this is only available to the patrons. So unfortunately for the viewers out there that are hoping that they'll get a free race, it's not going to happen this week. You got to wait till next week, because we're going to have 2 shows next week, 3 races that are going to be available to patrons, 1 that will be available to the viewers, and that one will be the Classic, the Flightline Classic. So we'll talk more about that on Monday with Chad. Chad and I are going to preview the whole Breeders' Cup 2-day schedule on Monday night. So that's a special show on Monday. So let's get started with the Keeneland race. So any of the free viewers out there, we're going to say goodbye and let you know that we will talk to you again next week for Breeders' Cup week. So
you let the freebies in just for your introduction.
Yeah, just to let them know what they're missing. So,
well, where can they sign up if they want to get the picks?
Absolutely. It's the only way. Even though, look, keep in mind, it's 1 more month. So you still have an opportunity for 1 more month, $5 for the month of November.
50 cents a race.
Yeah. I mean, can't beat it.